We are 45 minutes into the video and we are still going. This could go up to around an hour. This is the Kampala flyover project and this is the clock tower around here. Nange njagala. Uno. Yeah. So guys, I've managed to get myself onto a truck and I'm going to be passing here like this. So this is where the train passes up. And now we are going to be passing onto the road. That is the Queen's Way up. Now this was really a saver. Oh, a save. So I'm going to be getting off from here. I see it is slowing down. Got it. So I got off the car. The climax. So now this is Salama Road. The other side it takes you back towards Chibuye. And this way it takes you back to where it's supposed to be heading. And now I'm taking on still the Namasole Road. Kalenda is around here. So it takes us until Muchindia. Let the video start from just right here. This is a new road and this road is called the Wamala Road. I think I did several videos during the construction of this road. So let me start here. I'm going to be crossing and then go down. So this is the old Entebbe Road and somewhere in front there, that's where we have the famous FDC party offices. And this is where we have Kumasanyalaze around here and the road is called Wamala. And then Chibuye is just there. I would have continued like this because I'm going to town, but I'm just going to cross. I want to show you what is happening somewhere in front there. And this is part of Najjanankumbi. So let me wait for the road to clear, then I can cross like this. This road is currently under construction and I believe it is called the Namasole Road. And that's what we are going to be seeing. So I want to walk this place without any cuts. I don't want to cut out anything. I don't want to edit anything. I'm going to walk until Kampala if all goes as planned. Otherwise, we start right here. This is where we have Pacific Car Bond. They bring in new and used cars and machinery. So this is where we are. This place is being worked upon. And this road takes you up straight to Muchindia. It goes through, joins Lukuli Road. It can also take you down to Zambia. You're up in Arena. But I'm going to be taking on then Muchindia, not Masindi. Then after that, I'll be showing you the other things. And as we continue down, after around Shell and KFC, I'll be branching off the main road, enter inside, then bring you the road where we have the tunnel on around Katwe. So this one is getting off the debris. They got off the road back into the road. That put them maybe on his space. Now he's getting them off. By the time he does that work, he'll be too tired. So they took off the tarmac and it's like they've tried to fasten it. This is how it looks like. They have not worked onto the drainage this time. Usually they work onto the drainage first and then later work onto the other parts. I pray they work onto the drainage. I saw a video of the Kampala executive director inspecting the lower Kololo Terrace Road, and she was complaining about some things. The same things I've always complained about, and you people came for me in the comment section. She was talking about similar things. Just like, look at here. So the work stopped here. This road was very bumpy, and this other side there is nothing much. Anyway, let's just walk. We are going to be crossing the road, the Busabala Road, where it connects you to the Shell Kazi, and this is Busabala Road, part of Busabala Road. This part is also the worst. Let me show you how it looks like. Wow, they also graded here, and I've tried to make it better here. This was one of the most bumpy areas, and we still have some evidence with this here. So it's like they're planning to tarmac this area, this road, up to where the new tarmac starts from. They never tarmacked it. So it also goes until the other side. They've also graded the other side. They've taken off the old tarmac. It's like they're preparing it for tarmacking. Let's wait and see. Here is always messy, and that's why I chose to pass here to show you what is happening. While I was still staying that other side, we had a supermarket by Chinese, and this structure still has them. When you look at this structure, it used to be called Yomi's supermarket. You can see right up here, it is called Yomi. I want to tell you the business failed, and it was sold to some other people who also failed to manage it. It is a really struggling business. I did not point at it because I remembered it when I was done already. Then there is this big arcade here. Yeah, it has some shops and also places of stay up. So this is where we are. Drop a comment in case you have any memories with this place, which you know. Guy almost knocked me, and he saw me where I was at an edge, and he came for me. We have Christ Living Water Ministries. We used to make fun of this area, of this church, because they said living water, and this place has a lot of water underneath, like it's a wetland. So someone was like, oh, so you mean these people saw the wetland and then said, okay, this is the living water, let's call it living water. Anyway, this is where we are. This is how this place looks like. It has been like this for ages. They took off the tarmac in preparation of tarmacking this road during the NAM summit. They never did anything. So it has been like this for a lot of years now. I hope they now work upon it. This is it, Namasole Road. Somewhere up is where we have Calendar Road, then we have Salama Road, and this is how it looks like. Inside there we have a ghetto, and that is part of Busabala Road LOC1, where I used to stay. Of course, I did not stay in the ghetto. I used to stay somewhere up next to the road. But of course, we suffered because of the effects of ghetto. Like, guys used to come and steal from us. So it was hectic. But time came, we left them. Let's keep moving up. Look at this grass. So here is very wet because it rained in the morning. Wow. So I'm just stepping into the lakes of water. It's just falling into them and splashing it onto people. Anyway, Body's Flowers and Nursery School has been here for quite some time and is still here. Most schools that started disappeared. Even those that you people went to disappeared. So if your school is still around, just know you are lucky, or maybe they own that land where they are. But most schools have lost their property because they were renting, they aren't the landlords. So they end up being relocated or even failing and getting out of business. So here they tarmacked here because of the Salama Road, somewhere here. So we've come from the other side. We are heading this other side. So AS Plaza also came up here and they took away more trees around here. There used to be bigger trees here. They took them away to build these other structures of the plaza. So now this is Salama Road. The other side it takes you back towards Chibuye, and this way it takes you back to where it's supposed to be heading. And now I'm taking on still the Namasole Road. Kalenda is around here. So it takes us until Muchindia on the streets. And this is how it looks like. We are in Kampala, by the way. We are in Kampala. And this is where we have such a road. So the road used to pass here. You can see the tarmac. It used to pass here, but the tarmac was taken away, and this is what we got. So this, whenever it rains, most side is eaten up. So in these areas, I can never fail to find a person that I know or that knows me, because this is where I used to stay. This used to be my woods. Even at night, I used to walk on the streets. So whenever it rains, this place is always messy. Bikes and cars without grip always struggle. People knock each other around here. So you always need to pray that it never rains. They had put concrete stones here, but they were all washed away before they constructed the road. And this is where we have the famous Kalenda Hotel. It used to be for, I think, is it the Eagles production here, but it is all fading away. It also used to be a place for concerts, mostly for the band artists, but I see it is fading away. Anyway, so they've tried to clear the trenches to enable water to flow from the other side, not through the road. So they were all blocked. You see all this soil was got from there. So they were all blocked and water had relocated to this other side. So when they tarmac, water will be running towards the other side. When will the tarmac come? Hopefully it comes sooner than expected. Boda guy quarreling with the taxi guys. Crazy. So all these places are fading. They used to be nice looking places, catchy places, but this is how they are at the moment. Hopefully things change for better. This also would serve as the red streets in the night. I see some people there. Yeah, these are always the streets. Most of these are new. I mean the structures, most of them are new. They were built while I was here. And here is where we have H&M restaurant by one artist, Haruna Mobiru. That's where it is. Then we have Boxy Lounge. That's how it looks like. Just sharing for the people that used to party from there. It still exists. Now here is where the Pakalast Hotel, Kmart, all relocated to. It was just on the opposite side. It relocated to this area because there we had coffee at last. It was also their business. So this is where it used to be, crossed to this other side. That's where we have St. Agnes Catholic Church. While I was staying in these areas, that's where I used to pray from. They also have a school called St. Mary's Roman Catholic Primary School, mixed primary school, something like that. Yeah. Anyway, this is it. Also, this one is a new one. It's a new structure here. I think it's not yet 2 years old. And right here, we have Sim Towers. The other side we have the barracks. And then this road continues towards Lukuli. It would as well branch towards the Nsambia, where we have Arena Mall. Those sides. It can as well lead you to Munyonyo. It can as well lead you to Wales. So many areas there. Anyway, so my plan was not to take you up in Muchindia. We came from down, not take you the other side. So we are now taking on to this way. This is the road. It is called Mobuto Road. It takes you down towards the Chibuye roundabout. However, I am not going to reach the roundabout. I'll be branching from Shell or KFC, just like I told you. And I'm going to keep talking like this until I reach where I am heading. So there are these new structures. So these are old structures where we have chicken tonight. This one as well where we have Premier Driving School. And then this one. This one they just replaced it, or they just built recently, just like this one. And that's how Muchindia looks like. So we also have a new parking area, not so old. It is called Jovia City. This is a different Jovia City. People always confuse it with the one in Masaka or along Masaka Road. The one of Yusuf Nsibambi. No, it's not. This is a different one. It is here in the city, and the owners are different. They aren't the ones. Look at the dollar. They're buying the dollar at 3,700 and they're selling it at 720. That simply means if you go in town, it is a bit pricey. So there is a new structure here also. So this is where we have the climax. Climax. Climax rebranded, and it has some things that look like, some elements that look like the ones that are at Zip Lounge. And I think the owner of Climax could be the one that took over the Zip Lounge, which used to be Happy Boys in Namasuba. Then there is something being constructed here. There is too much sun here. We can't see what is happening, but that's how Climax looks like at the moment. And we've come from up there. Let's walk, let's walk. This fuel station has been here for some time, and it is still here, struggling. Anyway, just me walking and minding my business. Look at the open drainages. We need to do something here and plan accordingly, because we can't be having these zigzaggers and this place is still here. So we can utilize it and build a better drainage system. I'm just saying. Here we have Club Beruga. It is still here. It has been here for quite some time. Yeah. And then we are already at Shell, Muchindia, all KFC. And this place here, we have Solin Foods. They sell some nice food, but a bit pricey. They are connected to Mulinza Farm. For the people that know Mulinza Farm, you go there, of course, after ordering and eat whatever you want. They have rabbit, they have turkey, they have goat meat, they have fruit, a lot of them. So I'm crossing from here. And I'm going to be taking on here. So if you go like this, it's a few meters, you are already on the roundabout of Chibuye. But I said I'm going to be walking through these neighborhoods. Just me walking into the impossible ones, where you people only stop on the main road. So I'm just taking you deeper, show you what is also in the deeper parts. But using this road, we are supposed to be connecting to where we have the underpass or the tunnel, bridge, whatever you call it, along the Katwe Road. So that's where we are heading to. That's the aim for the video at the moment. So at night, these are red streets. I'm saying it. So I've seen the KCCA coming up against people for disposing of rubbish in a wrong way. Then there is this one here. This is where they pile theirs. And you see that cable? It also is carrying some current, like it is carrying some electricity. Anyway, let's just walk. So this would take you back up in the junction where I showed you the barracks or SIM towers as well. And there are some constructions that are happening. So all these are the corners where I used to pass while heading to town, because town is just there. That's where we have the town. So at times these are shortcuts for border guys, shortcuts for taxi guys in case there is too much traffic, or even other people that are using private means. So this one is building up something here. Looks like a guest house. Doesn't look like a home. And by the time I'm recording this video, tomorrow is gonna be Eid day. So this is it, and I think this video will give you what exactly and how exactly far we still are, because we still are too far. that needs to be done. I see army men here, so I should focus this on the side because it's not part of what I wanted. So this as well will take you back around the prayer palace, but I'm supposed to focus here. This is where we are heading. This is a car park. This is like a bond for used cars. So my plan is not to end this video. In case it ends, just know I also tried, but I want to go continuously until somewhere in the city. This is how these local communities look like. We always show you the streets. Today I'm showing you this. So some of these cars are used and they're on sale. People have places like these, and that's where they are selling them from. Yeah, just in case you need a used car. These are the areas, so people are brought this other side. I remember we also came this other side with a friend who was looking for a super custom. So for the people that know this area, this road takes you back to the prayer palace or to the police, the Shibuya police or the Katwe police, that's what it is called. Here you can clearly see the Marriott in Zambia right somewhere in front here. And this way we have the Queen's Way. So my aim is onto the road that is called Kayemba Road, where we have the tunnel, where the train passes above. So we are already in Katwe. This is part of Katwe, and just inside there, that's where we have the Nkere Katwe ghettos. That's what I should call them. And then that is in Zambia. And then the Arena Mall is somewhere here. So we shall be getting there very soon. And this one is called Kayemba Road. It takes you up until around somewhere in Lukuli. So this is it. I see some traffic here. As far as I know, this road is not supposed to be used at the moment. Or it's the borders that use it. I don't know what is happening, but this is it. So here they did not construct anything, they stopped somewhere at the back. Nange njagala. Uno. Yeah. So guys, I've managed to get myself onto a truck and I'm going to be passing here like this. So this is where the train passes up. And now we are going to be passing onto the road. That is the Queen's Way up. Well, this was really a saver. Oh, a save. So I'm going to be getting off from here. I see it is slowing down. Got it. So I got off the car. The speed was still much, but I got off the car. So this is the road. They completed it already and they're still doing the finishing. Anyway, these ones have blocked me. And it's a school shuttle. Kaboja International. It's one of those international schools around here where parents will take their kids. So I'm not going to go until the junction. I'm going to be entering right here through the market. I talked about the market. Yes, the market is here. Then I'll get back onto the Queen's Way and then walk towards the town. This is it. So I don't want to end the video. I just want to leave it raw. I'll leave everything here. This is how my experience has been. So I thought it would take me around an hour to get to town, and I thought the video would be 1 hour long, but it's not going to be an hour long. It's going to be around 40 minutes because it's now already 30. We are past halfway of the journey. So this is a church, Anglican church. That is some of the local music here. It's supposed to be called the country music. And those guys passed on around 20 years ago. So this is called Katwe, and this area is a market. This market happens in the playground. People bring their stuff from villages, drop it here after offloading, and this is where people that have different stalls come and buy from them here. Bananas, avocado, pumpkins, cassava, potatoes, and this is also the place for grasshoppers. Whenever the season comes in, the same people switch businesses and start the grasshopper business. So this is the area, and the other side is where we have the road that takes us back to the city from Entebbe. Also jackfruits. So this will have guys that do different things, like they make locks out of scrap. So let me take on here. This is also another simple ghetto. You realize this is a low-lying area and most people here don't earn much. So this is how we are walking through here. So this is the water channel, and it flows towards the, what is it called? It flows towards the Nachivubo water channel and later goes into the, see the houses here, into the Lake Victoria. Anyway, let's walk. So I did not choose to pass onto the main road. No, I chose to pass at the back, not the main road. And by the time I'm filming this, tomorrow is gonna be Eid Day. We are done with the holy month. So now here we have welders. Mostly all they do is doors, gates, things like that. So we are now back onto the main road. All these are welders. So now this is the Queensway, the road that links you onto the Kampala flyover project. This is it, and this is how it looks like. For the people that have watched to this very end, you're the real MVPs. Thank you very much for tuning into this video. We are still going. I think we still have about 7 minutes to get to wherever we are going. Just stay around, see how this area looks like. So I want to cross like this and go the other side. And this is the one way, so you don't expect traffic coming from the back. But the border guys will always do things. Sometimes they are onto the pavement, sometimes they are onto the road itself, but nothing to do. So these ones are coming from the Kampala flyover project, and that's where we shall be heading. I want to cross from here, then take you there. Any mistake here, you can be hit by a fast car. If not a car, a motorbike would do you bad as well. So I think I can get in here. So this is where we have the railway around here. So the railway is supposed to be there, but there is only litter. It's the one that is welcoming you. It can take you here. The line is here, but rubbish. It's like people were told this is where you need to litter and this is where they drop their rubbish. Someone's sleeping up there in the trees. Here's a mosquito net as well. Wow, that's life. So while here you can start to see some of the buildings in the city. This is the NSSF housing, it's the NSSF Pensioners Tower. Then this way, the other main road is the other side, and this other side is where we have Mengo. That's where we have the Kabaka's Palace, the Idi Amin torture chamber, and this famous bridge here. It was cut here in the middle. It can't be used to cross here like this. You just have to pass the other way. Anyway, whoa. So I had to pass here. So this is where the railway passes. And there is some wood making that goes around here. Like these people make different things, and sell them into town. They make speakers, they make feeding troughs for chicken, they make all things here. They are. That is it. So this is where the train passes. Whenever it is coming from the Endeavour train service, it passes here. This is it. So we also have a church here. It is called Chitara Church, and it is under the Kampala Archdiocese. Am I saying it right? Yeah, because those ones are under the Church of Uganda, Church of England. Do we have Church of America? Drop a comment and let me know what it is called. So these people put here their t-shirts. We have a Man U jersey here, and they are not always pricey because they get them in from those after they have picked the good ones, then they bring the rest here, and this is where you buy from. So we also have people that are selling or that collect these bottles and sell them for money. Wow, this is it. See guys, the other side fighting, ghetto guys fighting, and there is an army trying to stop them. Yes, at the back there I doubled my speed because I realized where I was working from, there were army men, and I'm not sure if no one is following me because I think the president is about to pass. The president these days uses this road because the northern bypass is under construction, so they have to use this. So they always come, be ready to stop traffic once they get the command and traffic is stopped. All is empty. The road is supposed to be empty as he crosses. Anyway, the army man is just somewhere up there trying to stop guys that were fighting. Yeah. So I'm supposed to be crossing through. Like you see, those ones that I've just passed, they also are speaking to an army man, and it belongs to the special forces. So I have to cross from here. It simply means I'll not pass where I had planned to pass. I can cross here like this. Acha kudusa. So usually we cross here, so don't be scared when I cross here because they see you and they plan accordingly. This is where we are. This is the Queen's Way. On this other side it becomes the Kampala flyover project, so you need to be mindful of the cars coming from here. They may hit you, or the ones coming from this other side, they also may hit you. So this is Usafi Market, and this is where I am at the moment. So we've managed to walk up to here, and it is already 40 minutes. So I have crossed here. Look at these ones running. So these ones thought I was coming for them. Oh! So guys, I'll be passing here slowly. Cross and then go on the lower side. I'm not going to be using the bridge. At the moment, the bridge must be manned by the SFC, the Special Forces guys. So to be on the safer side, I need to cross and go on the other side. But I've really walked until this other side. Whoever that has watched, thank you very much. for watching. That's why we had the what is it called? The camp for the people that worked onto this road. I think they are currently grading it for something. There is, I think, something that they want to put up. They have graded it all. Don't know what is going to happen there. Some people were suggesting that could be a perfect bus terminal for the cars exiting the city towards Entebbe Road, towards Shibuya, towards Masaka Road. That would be perfect. Yeah, it's good. Anyway, let's keep moving. We can now overlook Kampala. This is Cham Towers, Uganda House, Church House, Bank of Uganda. This is where we are. Yeah, I was right to step aside because I see there are army men on top of the bridge, and I see there are people that look like have been apprehended. We were supposed to have a fountain here. The fountain is not working at the moment. So I'm again going to skip or to jump the barricades and cross, because if I decide to go back, if I decide to be a good guy, it's going to cost me a lot of time. So this is the one way and this is another way. So I need to be extra careful around here. Yeah, there is also a certain communication that goes on with the border guys, otherwise you may end up being knocked. We are 45 minutes into the video and we are still going. This could go up to around an hour. This is the Kampala flyover project and this is the clock tower around here. So here I'll be a good citizen and not cross anywhere else. So the constructions of Ham over the native water channel come up to this other side. This is where they stretch up to. Sorry. traffic becomes slow around here. So this is where I'm going to be ending the video. This is how the traffic is flowing somewhere right here. This is where we have Najjanankumbi Road or Najjanankumbi Street, starting from heading to the other side. Yeah, I'll just get through forcefully. So the road here is blocked. They all are supposed to head down, cross through the fuel station, and then continue to wherever they are going, because also the other side is blocked. Constructions are happening right somewhere here. See me also where I'm heading, it's also blocked. Wow, people are being dropped here, and there are so many. So big-headed me. I want to pass here. Nothing to do. I'm supposed to pass here and continue like this. So this is what they've put here. They've put rocks under because it's all a wetland. This is at ShopRite, and this is what is happening right somewhere here. And the constructions continue up to the other side. So apparently I'm supposed to stop here, but I'm going to make it through here. Pass under like that. This is what is happening on the Najjanankumbi Street. After the rain, it was all flooded, but the rainwater has been dredged. This is where we are. We are in Kampala. This is an update of what is happening somewhere right here. So there is more footing around here since everyone is being dropped at the back. And this shell here is currently being sold. I think it is called Shell Southwestern. This is currently being sold, and there is another one at the back is also being sold. Apparently, Vivo says the place is now becoming smaller after the construction of the roads that are coming. So that's why they're getting out of business. I posted about it on my status and people were like, so do you mean Vivo has run out of cash or is running bankrupt? I was like, no. They just say the place is too small for their business. So guys that need it, tell your dad to buy it. So this is it, this is it, this is it, this is it, this is Mega. Now Supermax. After it was bought. So here we have hybrid potholes. Hopefully they are also fixed, because this road, or this street, Button Street, is among the many streets that have a signpost that shows that there are constructions happening or going to happen. And this is where we are. So this is the non-motorized corridor, the road that has been washed several times to process to this other side. This is supposed to be a one-way and someone is driving on a wrong route. That's why I almost tapped him. So this is Button Street, the other side, and now I'm taking on to the William Street. It starts from here, going at the back. So I've decided to pass here like this. These are TVs packed here. Most of them are assembled from Uganda and sold in Uganda and other East African countries. Non-stop 55 minutes. In fact, it is 56 now. This is Stanbic Bank William Street. Then the structure that is currently under construction on the Lumu Street is the other side. I don't know if you can see it from here. On top of this, that's where it is, and it is still going upwards. Let's wait and see how it turns out. So for those that have watched this video until this end, thank you very much. We are still going. I'll end in the middle of Kampala Road, or once I hit 1 hour. I think that's when I should end. Even this street is supposed to be constructed or built, but I only see they've cut out the pothole. It's like they're going to only fix the pothole. Look how beautiful this side is. The borders everywhere. Congestion. So here, you just attack and pass through them. Otherwise, you may be knocked down. So I want to pass through here and find myself onto the Kampala Road. Bah! This one almost knocked me. So this is where I'm going to be ending the video. Thank you very much for watching. Until another time. This is Kampala Road. Bank of Uganda on the opposite. And the post office just right here. The structure that is currently under construction that I talked about is that behind the boulevard. And this is it. I'm ending the video right here, otherwise I can walk up to Ginger. Thank you for watching to this very end. Until another one, I'm out. Peace.